This is Rhaphiolepis indica ballerina, and it's a form of what they call Indian hawthorn. Very popular dwarf evergreen shrub and able to use in a lot of areas. It is hardy down to the mid-teens in Fahrenheit and can take full sun and can also take a fair amount of shade. What we like about this plant in design is its dwarf stature. It's only about 18 to 24 inches high and 3 to 4 feet wide. You're seeing here a winter shot, so a couple of things. Surprised to see flowers on there, and those purple berries are what follow after these things bloom. You're going to see right in this next photo that they bloom very heavily in the spring, so I would say March, April, and they're one of the first evergreen shrubs to bloom in our area. I'm in Northern California, and they're used a lot in California, in Southern and Northern California. And so here's a good use in a median island. It's compact and it's easy for maintenance people to keep it contained. And here you see it in a informal grouping, just for kind of a foliage mass effect. Also notice that the top leaves, the newer growth, are this reddish plum color, and that's what you can expect in the winter. The winter foliage, when it gets colder, does tend to turn kind of a deep burgundy color like you see on some of these leaves here with the flowers. The flowers tend to be a nice deep pink color, and again there are the berries. On maintenance, the only thing I'd say is that these flowers are followed by the berries, and the berries don't tend to purple up until, I don't know, a month or two later. And for me, they're not the best look. They tend to drain the plant of some energy, so I like to deadhead these. And if you're going to shape them the way they have here, I think right after the bloom is a good time to do it, because then you're removing these berries and then you're going to have a good looking foliage plant most of the year. It is drought tolerant once it's established. The deer love this plant. Do not try this in deer areas. We have, and they just really like Rhaphiolepis in general. And in planting, I like this as evergreen low structure to pair other things with more interest next to. You see the flowers, but the flowers are probably a 4-week show, plus or minus, and after that, it's not that interesting of a plant, but again, very effective as a dwarf evergreen structure plant in design. And also these, if you get too much water on them especially, can be prone to a leaf spot fungus. So preferred to give these good drainage, and you should have less of that, especially in wetter areas like the Northwest in such as Washington and Oregon. That's Rhaphiolepis indica ballerina. Excellent evergreen dwarf shrub. Enjoy.